order you to sit down? Now, can you tell me why we're here?
Again.
I know the question may seem a bit stale to you, but indulge me. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
The child.
The child.
The Afghan child.
The Afghan child.
Yes.
What about the child?
He died.
How did he die?
He was shot close range with a sidearm. 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
With a sidearm.
With my sidearm, yes.
You're aware that you killed the child.
Yes. I believed he posed a threat. I was mistaken.
Okay. But you're remorseful.
Yes, of course.
But
No buts. I am remorseful.
circumstances.
Of course circumstances are different. It's war. But, I mean, I don't kill kids. I'm not a child killer. Or whatever you're looking for. I'm a father. I have a son. I know, but I am remorseful. Deeply. Very remorseful.
You know, this is our 14th session. You'd think we'd have established some sort of rapport. But instead, after all the time we've spent together, you treat me like the enemy.
I never know what you're saying. Not really. Not in the way I could trust. It's like you're hiding something. It's like you know something. I don't know.
I guess that's just the nature of my job.
I guess.
What do you see as your job?
What do you mean? I'm a Marine.
The nature of your job. What do you do? Your duty. What do you do as a Marine?
Break down doors. Bring freedom. Protect liberty.
Is that what you were doing on the day of the raid? The day that you killed the child? Yeah. I guess. I guess.
It's a little fuzzy. You know, it's not something I like thinking about.
I'm sure it's very difficult. I can't even imagine.
Not many can.
But it's something we need to talk about. You're going to have to focus.
It's not something I want to remember.
Do you know why I was assigned to you?
Counseling, I guess.
No. I was asked to assess whether or not you were telling the truth.
What do you mean? I killed the child. I wish it was a lie, but that Afghan boy is dead because of me.
No one is questioning that. Not completely.
Then what? If I actually thought he was a threat?
Let's go back to the day of the raid.
He came running at me screaming, out of the rocks, just jumping out of the fucking trees. I've seen buddies of mine be blown away by 5-year-olds carrying IEDs. I have a child, and I wouldn't touch a kid if I didn't.
But he wasn't a danger.
I wanted to go home. My son wasn't even 1 year old when I was deployed. And now he's almost 3. I wanted to go home. Alive. Whole.
Tell me about the raid.
It's not clear, I can't.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Do you have any trouble remembering any other raids you've been on? Any other missions?
No.
You can remember every other raid you've ever been on, but you can't remember this one? Why? Why is that? You can remember every other raid you've ever been on, but you can't remember this one.
It's the Afghan child. I killed a child.
You remember that, correct?
Yes.
Clearly? Vividly?
Yes.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know.
Are you lying?
No. I wish I was.
Why?
It would be less frightening.
This is frightening.
Not remembering an entire day is frightening.
Why?
It's just how it feels. I can't trust myself.
Why do you think that is?
I just want to go home. That's all I want. I want to hold my son.
Why?
That's a stupid question.
Indulge me.
Because he's my son. I love him.
Do you ever feel frightened with your son? With your wife?
No. Never. Not once. The only time I really felt safe was when he wrapped his arms around me.
Really?
It sounds stupid. Actually, real stupid, but when he hugged me, the world became okay. Everything was alright. Everything made sense.
And your wife?
I love my wife. But with my son, it's different. It's those father-son things.
I'm sorry if it seems like I'm pushing harder today.
It's okay. I mean, it's your job, right?
It's our 14th session. I'm going to try to press a bit harder. Try to open a door for you, if that's all right.
Press away.
In our past sessions, we've talked about your family, your past, why you joined the military, but we never talked about the child.
That's not true. I told you what happened. I said, I told you what happened.
I know you did. You told me how it happened.
But you want more. We want the gory details.
Yes, I do. I think we need to talk about that. How did you feel?
I felt fine.
You mentioned earlier that you were scared.
Yeah.
Would you care to elaborate?
Scared shitless. I was scared. Yeah, I was scared. But when you're on a mission like that, you're on edge.
So you felt nothing abnormal, nothing out of the ordinary for the situation?
No.
Tell me about the child.
What about the child?
Describe him to me.
He was, well, he looked dumb.
Do you remember what he looked like?
He was Afghani.
But what did he look like? You can't remember that either?
No, it's not that. I remember when I was looking at him firing,
Go on.
well, I saw my son. He looked like my son. Shit. So what? Did you get what you wanted? Can I go home now?
Not quite yet.
Shit.
One last thing and then we're done. One final request.
Shoot.
Describe the shooting to me. Be as detailed as possible. Tell me everything you remember, the sights, the sounds. I want it as clear as possible for my report.
Fine. Okay. Fine. Then we're done? Then I could go home?
Then we're done.
Okay.
Take me back to a few minutes before the shooting. Describe what you see.
It's rocky. Very rocky. Boulders. Scrubby trees. There's some bushes. There's flowers next to me. A field.
Are there any houses or villages nearby? Anything that's connected to the raid?
No. No. No.
What are you doing in the field?
Just walking. I was just walking. On patrol, maybe. I don't know.
That's fine. How did you feel? When you were walking in the field, what were you feeling?
I don't
Not frightened, not apprehensive.
David!
Not like you normally felt on a raid.
No. It was my son.